So we got a sample of this Campbell's fresh brewed soup. It's a little noodle and vegetable mix, and a hiccup. So apparently, all you have to do is pour the packet into a 12-ounce cup. You brew the K-cup using the 8-ounce, and then you stir it up, which means that that bowl's probably not going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that out, and the mug I could find that was big enough is this tall mug. I'll put this stuff in there. Okay. Got some seasoning at the bottom of it. Alright, so then all that's left is, this cup is too tall, so I have to take the drip out. Alright, put that in there, and it wants me to use the outsetting, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll come back. I've let that sit for 2 minutes, so it looks a little bit better. The noodles have softened up, so I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Let's take this thing out. Take this cartridge out. And surprisingly, it doesn't smell like chicken broth or anything. I am gonna wash that though. Just rinse this thing out. Making sure it didn't smell like chicken broth or anything, so it's probably just fine. Put this over here. I got the new My K-Cup 2.0 as well. Looks pretty good. Made some coffee from that earlier today. So I guess what's left is to taste this, see if it tastes like Campbell's chicken noodle. Let's see. It's okay. It's kind of like a instant noodle type noodle. I got it everywhere. I'm trying to hold my phone. The flavor's good. The broth's good. It's not your typical soup. I think I like the one out of the can better. But yeah, you make it in the K-cup thing. Now, to be fair, if you set this to just make water, you can, I mean, it's got pretty but you can make a cup of noodle in here as well. So this is nothing too crazy. I've used this to make ramen packets before, so that was the sample. Tastes pretty good. I'm gonna have that for lunch today. So yeah, clean up. I'm not sure if I have to rinse it off, but I'm assuming it doesn't come in a box like this every time. I think this is just a sample I think we got in the mail. So yeah, should be good. Brewable soup. It's definitely an interesting product. I didn't understand the product first. It doesn't save time. It actually makes a bigger mess than microwave soup, and it doesn't taste better than the can or the bowl versions. So it dawned on me that one of the, I guess, the selling points of this would be that it saves on water. So it's cheaper to produce and transport. Now, it saves on water for Campbell's, not necessarily for the end consumer, but I'll get back to that in a minute. As far as trash goes, it only creates 2 small white pieces of trash. You have the used K-cup that had the broth in it, and the metallic noodle pouch, so there's no bulky can or no big microwavable bowl that you're just throwing away. But it doesn't save on water in the end. See, you're going to want to clean your K-cup brewer beforehand so that your so that your soup doesn't taste like coffee, doesn't have coffee grounds in it, and you're going to want to clean it after so that whoever has coffee in the K-cup brewer doesn't have coffee that tastes like chicken broth. So it is an interesting product. I don't fully understand the point of it. I think it's trying to get some more use out of your K cup machine, which is admirable. It's just the microwavable soup, either in a can or in the microwavable bowl, is faster. It's easier to clean up. You're not using a bunch of water to clean as well as make the thing to begin with. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. The flavor is similar to a ramen noodle as far as the noodles go. The broth tastes pretty close to the regular broth in the chicken noodle soups. The flavor's good. It's just, oh, the other thing is there's no like pieces of chicken or anything in there. Not that, it's basically like a fancy way to make ramen. You can already make ramen in a K cup brewer, so this is more of a chicken noodle soup. I mean, it has a little piece of carrots and whatnot in it, so it tastes good. It doesn't taste exactly like ramen, but it definitely reminds me of ramen. So yeah, interesting product. Another use for the K cup brewer. I guess that's reason enough for it if you're a K cup enthusiast. So yeah, that's what I have to say about it.